Hey y'all, it is August the 10th, 2019, and y'all, it's gonna be a casual get together. If you haven't if you haven't already figured that out, I'm laying on the ground. Alright. I don't feel like really doing much else. I'm probably gonna pass out pretty soon. And I know it's the daytime, but I work overnight. Y'all, I just wanted to holler at y'all in a kind of personal sense. For those people out there who enjoy seeing my face, or maybe just listening to my voice, or maybe you want to hear what's on my mind for some reason, and I appreciate you. Know that I appreciate you. I want to make this video in particular to explain a couple of things, maybe two or three things, I'm not sure. One being that, honestly, quite honestly, I get depressed. Like, sincerely, looking at these screens a lot, and sometimes I can't even help it. I'll be looking at these screens, and I try not to look at them. You know, I try not to, like, even when I go on the internet and I'll be like looking at these videos, I won't even be looking at the videos most of the time. I'll just be listening to them, because actually looking at the screen will get me depressed, real depressed. And to the point where sometimes I'm speechless. All right, sometimes I get up in front of the camera, and I have things that I want to say, and I'll be up in front of the camera, and I'll just be doing this. Because I can't, like, I get rendered speechless. All right, at all, like, the depressing, the weird stuff that I've seen, that, that I tend to talk about. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Sometimes, like, for example, lots of times actually, I'll make a video and I'll even maybe edit it a little bit and stuff, and I'll get ready to upload it, and I just won't click the upload button. And I don't even know the reason why. I just won't click it. And sometimes I wind up even deleting the video. And it's not even because I didn't like it, it's because I'm just very depressed by it. It's unbelievable. The kind of things that we talk about, also what I wanted to bring up. In a sense, I want to bring the news. Like, I want to, be a news bringer of sorts to people. But what's interesting is that most of the people who come to my channel and find my channel somehow, they're gonna get the news regardless. They're gonna hear what I'm telling them. They're gonna hear it from somewhere, period, because they're zoned in. They're keyed in. They're woke, if you will. Like, they understand they're being lied to by all these people on screens and stuff. Man, they've been lied to this whole time. They understand it. It doesn't mean that they know the complete truth, and I tell you right now, I don't know the complete truth. And although sometimes I bring up Alex Jones, and some people tell me to not ever bring him up, I like listening to Alex Jones among dozens and dozens of other people and stuff. And nobody hardly gets hated so much as Alex Jones for some reason. That just makes me like him more. All right. Every time I hear somebody say, "Oh, don't listen to Alex Jones," whatever, and they don't give me a good reason, so I'm just going to listen to him more. All right. That's the way that my brain works. All right. But like I said, people be getting the news, and sometimes that'll get me kind of like dejected a little bit and kind of like depressed. Like I said, it's like I could bring you the news, I could tell you about the news, but you're gonna hear about it anyways. Like, for example, I could have made a video discussing Jeffrey Epstein right now, and how, of course, the official narrative, you had to be plumb Bob retarded, dude. You gotta be so retarded. You gotta be so retarded that I can't believe it, in order for you to even ever for 1 second believe that this Jeffrey Epstein thing is actually what they say it is. No, it's not. Alright? But, like, for example, everybody and their mama this morning told me about Jeffrey Epstein. It's like, dude, there's some things we're so keyed in on that as soon as it happens, I'm going to hear it from 15 different sources immediately. All right, so that gets me a little bit like, oh man, why should I even talk about it? Why should I bring it up? Because everybody's bringing it up. All right, and it gets me a little bit dejected and a little bit depressed. Right, but it just kind of draws my attention to something that I've known actually for a while, for a long while, and I haven't been able to get it accomplished. Unfortunately, is the live stream. The live stream. The live stream. That's what I want to do. Ultimately, honestly, I like making the videos, but I wouldn't mind just putting out a video like every month or maybe 2 times a month, maybe. I wouldn't mind doing that sort of schedule. I mean, to really space them out and forget about the recorded videos and just do live streams. And of course, leave the recorded live stream up online so people can see it. But live streams, because like I said, I know a lot of people are so interesting. And y'all know who you are out there. I interact with all y'all. Y'all know who y'all are, man. I like it when you drop your videos. I put the bell on. I want to see it immediately. And you know who you are. All right, and there's some people who leave comments, very profound comments that I appreciate so much, and I can't wait to get to talk to. And this is the reason why I want to do live streams, because ultimately, the news, I don't have to bring you the news. You already figured out the internet. What I want to do is just talk to you about it. I want to hear what you got to say about it immediately. And although I might be very strong in my opinions and stuff like that, I know that I don't know the truth completely, so I want to hear what you had to say about it. There's been so many people out there who really have changed my mind about things out there just because they're keyed in so well and they're so articulate that it gets me to grow and stuff like that. And I really want to do that sort of stuff, man. I want to do that live stream stuff. I don't know if I can get it accomplished. I gotta make some more money or figure out some sort of Wi-Fi place where I can get to that's quieter. I don't know how it's gonna work out. All right, probably gotta get a second job, and I'm on the hunt right now. Get that second job, and when I get that second job, save a little money. When I save a little money, get me the internet. All right, so that we can do this live stream and pull it off. I mean, I got this thing on my phone, but whenever I do it on my phone, it always winds up breaking up. And it's like, dude, it's all sort of static, or, I mean, what they say when it gets choppy and stuff, people can't follow it, right? Because I guess my unlimited online thing on my phone just doesn't work. The signal's not strong enough to stop the buffering during the live streams. We can't have the buffering all throughout the live streams because it totally messes up the conversation. But no, that's exactly what I want to do, all right? And until I start getting that done, I'm not going to be satisfied. I'm just not going to be satisfied. All right? I don't think y'all are going to be satisfied either. All right, so know that that's my mission, and I'm on a mission. All right, that being said, that's pretty much the end of this video, I think. Can't remember if I was going to say anything else other than, I'm probably going to upload a video that I should have uploaded days ago. And it's about a young man. All right. And his name is Benjamin Bogart. You never heard of him unless you heard of him from me. That's one of the news stories that I brought you that I know that nobody else can bring you. Like, for example, there's some things I'm proud of. Like, I showed you Christy Waters. And, InfoWars kind of, they led me to Christy Waters, and then I showed you Christy Waters. I really showed you. Now, it's not the weirdest thing that I can show you, but it was very weird. It's very weird, and you heard it here first. Anyways, I'm going to upload probably a video that I should have uploaded days ago. It's about a young man named Benjamin Bogart. All right. And, he's going to prison and stuff, man. It's completely bogus. And I look more and more into the case, and more that I look into it, I realize that, along with a lot of these cases out here, that, I speak very strongly. I'm very opinionated on things, and I think I know the truth, but I don't know that I know the truth. I don't really, really know until I dive in, further, and maybe I will. Until I start making some phone calls and stuff and really talking to people one on one, and maybe I will start doing. That's another thing that I want to start doing. Not only just live streams, but I want to really talk to I want to get it from the horse's mouth. Honestly, I want to talk to Robbie Bogart. That's Benjamin's dad. I want to know what the heck happened up in court that got your son up in prison. Is he really a terrorist? Because I don't think so. Not from what I've seen, he ain't. Is he really all up into that child exploitation? I don't think so. I don't think there's evidence for that. Well, how did this happen? How is this just going to happen? Things of that nature. I want to live stream. I want to talk to people. I think people like talking to me. That's what they always said. People really like talking to me for some reason. I want to talk to them. You have more of that to look forward to. But what I realized about Benjamin Bogart and that whole case, and I'll upload the video, there's been there's been previous videos that I've done on Benjamin Bogart, is I don't really know the truth. I don't really know the truth. I think that I know the truth. I'm pretty sure I do. But in the end, if we were trying to stop child abuse in a systematic way, that's what they put him in prison about, child exploitation. They found pictures on his cell phone that could have very well been placed onto his cell phone. All right, who knows? I don't know. Maybe Benjamin Bogart was looking up weird, crazy, creepy, illegal imagery. I don't know whether or not he was. All right. But however, what I gotta stress, and I stressed it in the video, is 6.5 years in prison isn't gonna do nothing to stop one of these damn weirdos who actually was into child exploitation. What do you think that's gonna do to him? Nothing. It's not gonna rehabilitate nobody. And that's the ultimate truth. And that's the ultimate truth that out there, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it. These people, they don't even want to talk about the truth. In fact, they couldn't want to not talk about the truth any harder than they want to not talk about the truth right now. All right? I know it's going to be thousands of people upon the TV talking about, oh, Jeffrey Epstein, he died. I guess he committed suicide and everything. That's the official story. All right, well, let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about all the kids being abused all over the world. Oh, let's not worry about it. Let's talk about how the President of the United States is the worst monster you ever heard of. All right, because he wants a border on the day. He wants a wall. It's like, dude, it's like the worst thing you could think of. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling right about now. Okay. I guess what I was getting at is I don't know the truth. I want to know the truth. I want to get down to the bottom of it. We're gonna do these live streams, all right, one way or another, or it's the end of days and stuff, and we just might not get to it. But that's where my heart lies, and that's where my effort's gonna go to. All right. Anyways, I appreciate y'all out there, and I can't think of anything else that I want to talk about at this particular moment. All right, why don't you holler at me in the comments if you made it to the end of this video, and you tell me what you want to talk about, and I'll talk to you about it, and I appreciate you. It's August the 10th, y'all, 2019.